Mike and told me to run out of the house, but he was in the kitchen. It was close to midnight when my phone buzzed on the couch next to me, the screen glowing with his name. I thought it was weird. He never called me when we were in the same house. If he needed me, he just shouted from the other room or walked in. And right then, I could hear him in the kitchen, clinking a spoon against a mug, the faint shuffle of his slippers on tile. Still, I picked up. "Hello?" His voice came through, low and broken. "Sweetheart," he whispered, "you need to leave the house. Right now. Don't go into the kitchen. Don't let him see you. Just run." I frowned, glancing toward the kitchen doorway where light spilled into the hall. "Dad, what are you talking about? You're literally in the kitchen." On the line came a sharp inhale, almost a sob. "That's not me." The room seemed to shrink around me. I stayed frozen, phone pressed against my ear, staring at that patch of light. Inside, the sounds had stopped. The silhouette of my father's body shifted faintly against the wall. Familiar shape, familiar movements. But the longer I stared, the more off it seemed. Jerky, too slow, like a puppet tugged by invisible strings. The voice on the phone grew frantic. "Please, honey, run." I stood, my legs trembling, phone slick in my sweaty grip. The front door was only a few feet away. If I moved quietly, I could make it. I crept across the wood floor, every step creaking louder than it should. In the kitchen, the shadow stopped moving. My breath hitched. The figure turned its head toward me. Not fully, just a sharp, unnatural tilt, like a mannequin's head snapping on a hinge. "Run!" My father's voice screamed through the phone. I lunged for the door, fumbling with the lock, heart hammering in my chest. Behind me, the sound of footsteps started. Slow, steady, not rushing, just deliberate, like it already knew I wasn't fast enough. The deadbolt finally gave, and I yanked the door open. Cold night air rushed in. Relief flooded me, until my eyes focused on the figure standing just outside. My dad. His real eyes, wide and terrified, locked on me. His real mouth trembling as he said, "It's not me. Don't let it touch you." Behind me, the other one spoke calmly, warmly. "Where are you going, kiddo?" I screamed. My dad grabbed my wrist and yanked me out, slamming the door behind us. We ran barefoot into the night, my phone still clutched in my hand, the line dead. We didn't stop until we were 3 blocks away, crouched under the harsh glow of a street lamp, both of us gasping for air. "What the hell is happening?" I whispered. His chest heaved, his face pale. "It's been watching me," he said. "It's been learning. It copies. I didn't think it would come after you." I wanted to scream at him for answers, but the fear in his eyes silenced me. He looked more broken than I'd ever seen him. We hid in his truck that night, parked at a gas station, doors locked. Neither of us slept. Every shadow outside the window made my heart skip. Every time headlights passed, I half expected to see my own reflection in the back seat, grinning. By morning, I convinced myself it had been some kind of nightmare, until we went back. The house looked normal, too normal. Nothing broken, nothing moved. But when we walked into the kitchen, there was a note waiting on the table. Written in my handwriting, "You shouldn't have left. He doesn't like when you run." I hadn't written it. My dad grabbed the paper and tore it to shreds, but I couldn't stop staring at where it had been. My hand shook when I touched the table. The indentation of the pen was still there, like proof it was real. We packed quickly. I stuffed clothes into a backpack while my dad muttered to himself, "It always comes back, it always comes back." We left the house, checked into a cheap motel on the edge of town. He sat on the bed all day, staring at the carpet like it might peel open. Every time I tried to ask, he shut me down. That night, my phone buzzed again. His number on the screen. My hand trembled as I answered. "Dad?" "Sweetheart," the voice said. "Calm this time. Don't trust the one you're with. He's not me. Please come home." I froze, glancing through the window at my dad, sitting on the bed. He looked up at me then, eyes red-hot. His lips moved silently. The voice on the phone echoed the same words. "Please, come home." I nearly dropped the phone. "Who are you?" I demanded. The voice chuckled faintly, like my father did when he wanted to sound reassuring. "I'm your dad. That thing with you isn't. Don't you feel it? Don't you see how wrong he is?" I backed away from the window, my breath shallow. My real dad, or the one I thought was my dad, stood slowly, his face hidden in shadow. "Who are you talking to?" he asked softly. I lied. No one. But I couldn't shake the thought. What if the call was telling the truth? That night, I barely slept. I kept replaying every detail, every look, every word. My dad's hands trembling, his silence, the way he avoided mirrors. Had he always been like that, or had something changed? The next morning, I woke to find him gone. His wallet, his keys, still there, but him, nowhere. I searched the motel parking lot, the lobby, nothing. Then my phone buzzed again. His number. "Dad," I whispered. His voice was urgent. "It's in there with you. Don't look for me. Get out." I spun toward the door. It was shut, locked. The motel room felt smaller, darker. I could hear water dripping from the bathroom sink, though I hadn't used it. I backed into the corner, clutching the phone. "Where are you?" he said. "Outside. Come to me." The bathroom door creaked open. I didn't want to look. My chest felt like it would cave in, but something stepped out. Shadows stretching wrong across the carpet, body moving stiffly, like a bad recording of a person. It was smiling, my dad's smile. I bolted for the door, flung it open, and sprinted outside into the blinding sun. My dad, at least a man who looked exactly like him, was waiting by the truck. His face lit with relief when he saw me. But my phone was still pressed to my ear. His voice still whispered, urgent, "That's not me." I stopped, dead. Two dads, one reaching for me, one in my phone, both begging me to trust them. "Please," they said almost in unison. I ran, past both of them, down the street, heart pounding like it would break through my ribs. I didn't stop until my lungs burned and my legs gave out. Now I'm hiding in the library, writing this. My phone keeps buzzing, always his number. Sometimes I answer, sometimes I don't. It doesn't matter. The voice always says the same thing. Don't trust him. Run. But the problem is, I don't know which him they mean. And tonight, when I finally worked up the courage to look in the bathroom mirror, my reflection didn't move. Not at first. It smiled a few seconds too late. I don't think this is about my dad anymore. I think it's about me.